Hey everybody, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you all are doing well today. Today is Monday, February 7th, and I'm here to tell you about a new property that is on the market with financing. And this property is going to be of interest to those of you who are looking for a commercial slash residential property, something where you can have a good business on, maybe a restaurant, cafe, maybe a little bar or something, and also have your own residential property on, live right on site on the property. And maybe you're thinking, you know what, I like the Secret Beach area. That's all cool and everything, but I sort of prefer to be on the East Coast. And that's true of some of you, because if you've been to the island, you realize that the differences between the north, south, east, west, all that, each neighborhood has its own unique vibe and feel, and each comes with its own pros and cons, just depending on your personality. So this property is on the northeast side of the island, has access to electricity, to internet, to cable, and if you build up a couple floors, opportunities for beautiful views of the reef. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to show you a hodgepodge of different things right now, including Google Earth overlay maps, PowerPoint presentations, some ground video I took, and also some drone video that's really going to highlight this area pretty darn well. So stick with me. I think you're going to like this one. First of all, I'll give you all the good information that you need to know. So you need to know if this is a property you might be interested in or not. So this is parcel number 4470. It has 7,355 square feet. Now, why do I mention that? Well, I did a video several days ago now about a property that measured 60 by 100. So that was 6,000 square feet. And the owner of that property was able to fit from an overhead view his main house on the property, plus a nice pool, plus a nice guest house. And so for something like this, it's a unique shape, but there's plenty of opportunities to have a business up front on the main road, then some privacy in the center of the property, and then your own private dwelling here toward the back. Here's the way I envision it. So this is the main road here leading to Secret Beach. If you had a structure here, could be 1 story, 2 stories, maybe a grocery store. I think a grocery store is really needed in this part of the island. A grocery store here with maybe a food component, maybe some to-go food, some to-go pizzas, or a taco bar or something like that in the front here. And then coming back toward the middle of the property, you sort of created some sort of privacy fence. You can do that very easily with just fast growing palm trees, maybe some bougainvillea, maybe some uh, they make this grass that grows really fast and really tall, and it's really prickly. So if you had a nice hedge that separated your business, I would put my main home back in this area. And for that, I would go up a couple of stories. I would put my main living area about 9 feet off the ground, maybe do a 2-story home, and that would give you beautiful views of the reef. And you still have area here for a plunge pool, for some nice landscaping, for golf cart parking, for all that kind of good stuff. Here's the location of it on the Google Earth overlay map. 4470 sits right here. This is the main road here leading to Secret Beach. The reef side is over here. And here is the numbers on it. So it's 150 US, all right, 150,000. Seller financing is available with a 5, 10, 30 program. So only 5% down, 10% interest on the balance for up to 30 years. So you can get into this property for only 10,000 US between your down payment and your closing cost. Your balance of 142.5 means your monthly payments are only 1,250 per month. And that's it. There's no hidden fees. There's no HOA fees. All you have on top of that are your property taxes, and those are about 150 bucks a year. All right, so pretty good deal for someone. Let me show you one of the ground videos I took. Now in this video, where did it go? All right, I'm gonna find here. In this video, I call it 4460. It's actually parcel 4470. So just so you know, so you're not confused. Let me just play this video. All right, so I'm making a video of parcel number 4460, 4470, which sits here right on this main road. San Pedro town is in this direction, about 4 miles. As we look up toward the north, the turnoff for Secret Beach is right there. So you can see where those signs are up there, where the golf carts are turning. So the turnoff to Secret Beach goes this way, and Secret Beach is about just about 3 miles across the island over there to the west. So what I'll do is I will also post some maps of this property, some Google Earth overlay maps. And as you can see, if you're looking for a commercial property where you can benefit from all the traffic coming up and down the island, this is a really, really, really nice spot. All right, there we go. So there's some ground video. I also wanted to share with you some drone video because there's some pretty spectacular views if you build up. So this would be the property right here. All right, so this direction right here goes back up into this area. Beautiful views of the reef. It was a stormy day, keep in mind, and this video was shot in RAW, so it's not had any color editing. It's not really true to the colors, especially when you look at the water and the reef. It's just flat. But take a look at some of these views here. All right, so the property sits right here. It's where all these nice high trees are. And going out to the reef, you see the reef line. Second largest barrier reef in the world, second only to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. So that's the reef right there. If you want to have a kayak, put your kayak here, paddle out, and just amazing snorkeling, diving, fishing, all right there at the reef line. He's going to spin the drone around here in a second, start to look the other direction. All right. So that lot is right here, right in this area. So again, as we look toward the south, as the video pans left, we're going to look at San Pedro town, about 3.5, 4 miles down there. So yeah, so if you guys built on this lot up a couple stories, you would just have amazing views. This is the residences at Barrier Reef. Beautiful condo project, absolutely stunning project. I think they have some inventory left, so if you're looking for a condo in there, let me know. Now it's going to swing around a little bit, hopefully soon to the south. We'll be able to show you the road now going south to San Pedro town. Yes, there we go. So here's the lot right here, right in this area. This is now San Pedro town, off of the distance here. And you have all these new resorts, single family homes, all kinds of good stuff happening. But again, I think this property would be fantastic for a grocery store. We really need a grocery store in this area, or some sort of specialty shop, some sort of food to go. People coming to and from Secret Beach, they all have to pass this. They all have to pass that lot. And we'll kind of swing around here. All right, just more of the same. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to start to look north a little ways. So here's the turnoff to Secret Beach. And then here would be the road going north up to the subdivisions such as Habaneros, Punta Azul South, Punta Azul North, Margaritaville. That's all going to be up in that direction right there. All right, but I also wanted to show you what you might consider as far as, like I said, doing some sort of commercial opportunity on the roadside. I really like the way they've done the truck stop. I mean, they've really done a blown out job, amazing job. Of course, they have a lot more land here, but I like the look and feel of these little container food to go places, like little pop-up shops. And you could do is you could put one of those on the property, furnish it basically, and then just lease it out to somebody looking to have a restaurant or even a grocery store. I mean, of course, you need more room than this for a grocery store, but build a structure, very simple structure, with the whole intent of leasing it out to somebody who's looking to run a business out of it. Now, for your single family home or for your residents in the backside, you've heard me talk about the builders in Spanish Lookout who build homes and ship them to the island. Not all of them do that. These builders mainly specialize in building homes for the mainland, but some do build these homes and ship them to the island. And this lot would be accessible because you could bring it over from Secret Beach. But Pletz is a good place to start, at least to get some ideas. So for example, if you go to pletzbuilders.com and you look at some of the houses, you get to look at some of the basic sizes. So for example, you have a 20 by 30 here. You have 20 by 40, 16 by 24, 14 by 20. And when you click on these, they actually have the floor plans with them too. So what you do is you can look at these, get an idea of what you want to build, what will work out good for you or your family. Some of these you might use as a guest house on the property. All right. So you think, you know what, this is a small house, 16 by 24. It's not that big, but let me see if I do a 16 by 24, that's 384 square feet. All right. So that's a pretty small house to live in yourself. But imagine if you had one of these just as your guest house. All right. So as an example, let's go back to another one here. Let's go to our homes. Let's pick out a little bigger one, maybe like a 20 by 40. That's a nice size. All right. So if they're not able to ship this exact house to your property, what you could do, and what Israel has done on our office there that we're building at Secret Beach, is he's actually ordered all the wood from the builders from the mainland. They shipped out the wood, and then Israel's hired his own workers right on the island to build it. So for example, this is a nice 20 by 40 grade A hardwood house. And let me see if we can see a little bit of the dimensions here. All right. So yeah, so see, I think it's a 3-bedroom. Bedroom here, probably use it as an office, but 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, living area. So yeah, that's a nice size house. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Yep, exactly. So yeah, so play around with this site, see what you would want to do. But on that property, it has a lot of potential. I posted something a couple of weeks ago about a second row lot at Secret Beach because of where it was, just having so much potential for commercial on the ground floor, and then maybe some residential on the second and third floors. So even fourth floors, we're allowed to go four floors now, sometimes even more, which I don't really agree, or I don't think it's desirable to crowd a property, but a person could do so. So for example, on this lot, 4470, you might go with maybe a single story commercial building in the front, but in the back, build a 3-story personal home with a big rooftop area. And that side, again, you have access to all the utilities. So when you're looking at your expenses, you're not going to have to add things like your solar and things like that, because everything is right on site. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, if you have any comments, questions, concern about this property, if you'd like to make an offer, the price is $150 with 5% down, 5, 10, 30 program, 5% down, 10% interest in the balance for up to 30 years. You pay it off anytime. Pay it off 6 months from now, a year, 5 years from now. But I think it's going to be a great opportunity for someone. All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go from there.